Hi there, Libra, and welcome to Soulocity Psychic Readings. My name is Simone, and I am here to do a relationship guidance reading for you. So, this is for anybody who is in a romantic connection. So, it could be long term, it could be short term, it could be um, something with full commitment, or it could be just a sort of situationship. So, let's get into it, Libra. Let's find out what is going on in this connection of yours. What do you need to know? What does Libra need to know about their current love situation? What does Libra need to know about their current love situation, please? Excuse me. How is their person thinking and feeling about them at the moment? How are they thinking and feeling about their person? What is the current situation for Libra, please? What do they need to know about their love situation? Libra, why do I'm swinging two ways here. I'm like fully in love and devoted and committed and loyal and can't get enough of the person. And then on the other side of that, I'm feeling a lot of confusion. So it's all the way in, but confused about it at the same time. We'll wait and see what the cards say, but that's the energy that's coming through. Confused. Okay, Libra, we've almost got your reading. I'm not really sure exactly what's going on here, but we'll find out. Alright, so what is the situation with you and your person right now? And we are starting off with the Five of Earth. Please excuse my water damaged card. We've got the Five of Earth here. So this could be a bit of the explanation for some of the confusion that I'm feeling. The Five of Earth is an indication that some of you may be feeling sort of abandoned. For some of you, perhaps you are apart from your person at the moment, or there's a separation, or you're feeling as though you're not being made a priority. There has probably been some kind of a change in the connection. There may have been a misunderstanding, but I feel like you've not given up on this connection or this relationship. Like, even though things are not where you want them to be right now, Libra, like I'm really feeling like there's a separation, or somebody has walked away from this connection. Even though that is the case right now, I don't feel like you've entirely given up, and that there's quite possibly still some hope there. So really interesting. You could be dealing with a Taurus in this connection as well. I'm sorry about the light reflecting on the card, but we need the light. So there's not a lot that I can do about that at the moment. Okay, so that's the current energy. Let's find out what else is going on here. I'm going to shuffle the cards and I'll lay them out, and then we will have a look at everything. So what does Libra need to know about their current love situation? Seven of Swords. The Star. for Libra, please. One more for Libra, please. Thank you. There we go, Libra. Okay, so the current issue, Libra, over here in the middle, we've got the Four of Cups, indicating that there is a lot of thought going on. I feel like it's both you and your person thinking about the situation, trying to, I'm feeling weigh up the pros and the cons. Now, this may or may not be something that is that has been long term. Doesn't have to be. But I feel as though the two of you had a good start, so to speak. It was a good start, or the two of you had progression was going well, or the two of you were, getting along really well. Perhaps you've got a lot in common. You were building something that felt like it was going to be quite solid. You probably felt like it was going to be long lasting, Libra. But unfortunately, something's gone wrong. So now you're sitting, contemplating. I kind of feel like nobody's really reaching out in this situation. Clarify the Four of Cups, please. Nobody's really reaching out. Nobody's really talking. I feel as though there's a lot of silence here in this connection. And it's just a lot of thought. It's a lot of what can I do to repair the situation? What can I do to bring my person back? We've got the Five of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Hermit, clarifying the Four of Cups. So it's basically what I said. Like, there's a lot of thinking going on. I do feel that there's frustration here because there is no progress being made, because there is no contact. A lot of frustration, a lot of, analyzing the situation. I feel like you keep thinking over and over and over about what happened. Some of you, I feel, you don't even know what happened. Like, what was the cause of this? Why did we fall apart or drift apart? Why are we not together? Why are we not communicating? For a lot of you, you can't even remember what it was that went wrong in this connection. But you are thinking about what happened, or trying to remember what happened, but also wanting to repair the situation, thinking about the good times that you had with this person. And both of you, I feel, have just retreated here. You're both in hermit mode. Nobody's making contact. Nobody's reaching out. There's just nothing happening here, Libra. And it's sad because I feel like your heart is still connected to this person. Like, you'd still like to see the relationship go somewhere, or you're hoping that maybe there's still a chance here with this. It's a bit rough to be feeling this way. Virgo energy coming through here as well. But it is rough for you to be feeling this way. So what is your person's way of thinking at the moment? How are they thinking and feeling? You've got the Seven of Swords here. Aquarius energy, actually double Aquarius energy, because you've got the Star there as well. Um, your person, I think, is feeling that it's like they need to reassess, reevaluate the whole connection. I feel that yes, they have taken a step back. I do feel like they're missing you. If that helps you at all, Libra, I do feel like they're missing you. Clarify the Seven of Swords, please. But they just don't know if it will be the right decision for them. You know, as much as they're missing you, they don't know if it will be the right decision for them to reach out and try and fix the situation, which is really sad because I can already see over here that you wouldn't mind at least discussing what happened. Your person has the Three of Swords, again, Libra energy, so they're obviously thinking about you. I did say that your person is missing you. Also, the Queen of Wands, Aries or Pisces energy, and the Seven of Wands, Leo energy. So, I mean, you would all know by now that the energy that I bring up, it doesn't mean that it has to be you or your person's zodiac sign. It is just the energy that is coming through in the reading. Some people like to know. Sometimes it does apply, so that's why I mention it. Your person is, I feel, heartbroken over the loss of this connection. It's a real struggle for them. You can see that. The Three of Swords and the Seven of Wands, it's a real struggle for them. They are choosing, though, to turn their back on the situation. They are choosing to keep themselves in separation or at a distance from you at this time. And I feel it's just so that they can process how they're feeling. Absolutely heartbroken. I feel like they need to be able to process how they're feeling. I also think that they are in a frame of mind where they're thinking that you wouldn't want to hear from them anyway. They feel like they already know how you would react if they reached out to you. So they're keeping their feelings to themselves, Queen of Wands. They're keeping their feelings to themselves. If you can see their social media, or if you know a friend and you ask, how is your person doing, you'll probably be told that they're doing really well. And if you're looking at or have access to their social media, you'll probably see like pictures or videos of them just living their life. They look like they're having a good time and they look like they're unaffected. But on the inside, Libra, I can tell you this person is heartbroken. They're pining for you. They really do want to reach out to you, but they're afraid that you will not want to hear from them. So there is still a little glimmer of hope here, Libra. Still a glimmer of hope. So then you're sitting over here as the star, as I said, Aquarius energy. You're hopeful that you'll be able to reconnect with this person again. They were somebody who brought a lot of joy and happiness into your life. You felt calm and balanced when you were in their company and when you had them as a part of your life. I feel like they, in a sense, they either like helped to calm you down or just had you feeling peaceful. I do feel that they had you feeling more positive about life as well. So they were, I don't know, maybe they were motivating you, or maybe they were very supportive of anything that you were working towards. Clarify the star, please. But I really do feel as though this person brought, or had you feeling like you could achieve anything. They really uplifted your self-esteem, which, you know, on the back of that, brought a lot of peace into your life. Five of Cups and the Chariot. You are missing this person as well. You also, oh sorry, I forgot the third card, King of Swords. You also are feeling as though maybe, you know, this is over and that this is something that cannot be repaired. With that Five of Cups, it's like, no, that's it, it's done. done and dusted. This person would never want to hear from me. With the Chariot there, it tells me that you are interested in reaching out to them as well. And can I just say, you know, the color match here, that just super lines up. But yeah, I feel like you also would like to reach out to this person, but you also are holding back. Everything in you, Libra, is saying contact them, reach out to them, call them. You want to make this work. In a sense, yes, Libra, some of you are enjoying the freedom that comes with not being with this person anymore. Like, you really get to focus on yourself and do the things on your own or without that person that you really do enjoy doing. We've got Capricorn, Aquarius energy in there again. We've also got Cancer and Scorpio. So yeah, you're enjoying doing things without this person and having that freedom, and you know, you're hanging out with your friends again, reconnecting with your social circle, because I do feel that when you were with this person, it was quite intoxicating. Like, the two of you were always, well, not always together, but they were always on your mind. They were your main priority and your focus. But I do feel, Libra, that, you know, they're missing you, you're missing them, and you would like to, in some ways, move towards them. But it's funny because I kind of feel as though you feel that you were disrespected. So I'm not entirely sure what went down with this person, Libra, but I kind of feel, and it's not a question of loyalty, it's not a question of honesty. I mean, it could a little bit be loyalty, like, did they have your back? Well, they did. They were supportive. What did they do? What did they do? Was it because you were not their main priority? Because I think you made them a priority, but were they making you a priority, Libra? Or did something else get in the way? Was there something that was being put before you? It could have been work, it could have been, yes, another person, it could have been family, it could have been their friends. Like, I feel as though they may have put something else or somebody else before you. And now, in hindsight, you can see that that's the way it went down. I'm not sure that that's why you broke up. I don't know, or why there's this separation at the moment. But it's odd. Like, you're really enjoying your freedom, but you also really miss this person, and you do want them back in your life. But I kind of feel like if you were to take them back or bring them back into your life, you would have some very clear boundaries in place. You would make it very clear how it's going to work this time, what you will and won't accept in the relationship. I feel like you would want to make those things very clear. You would want to make your boundaries and your tolerance for certain things very clear. You're not going to just sit back and because I kind of feel as though this person, not so much that they told you what to do or they told you how to be, but they in some way had a little bit like more control than you did in the relationship, or they made the decisions, or they steered the way in which the relationship was going, or how fast or how slow. I do feel that this relationship was in some way out of balance. Maybe you decided that you just wouldn't put up with that anymore, and that's why you guys separated or are in separation. I'm not really sure. There's many different factors, many different things involved here. But yeah, I do feel like you'd like to hear from them again. They don't know that you'd like to hear from them again. Um, I don't think you're going to reach out to them, Libra. They would have to reach out to you if that's something that they wanted to do, or if they wanted to work on your connection, they would need to reach out to you. Um, Somebody says they will not be taken for a fool, or they will not be made a fool of again, something like that. Obviously, not for everyone, um, but that's how some of you are feeling. Like you will not be taken for a fool, you will not be maybe tricked a little bit, might be the word. Um, But yeah, you realize now that the relationship was out of balance. So if you were to get back into it, you would make sure that this time it is balanced, right? So, what is the advice? The two of you, if you are interested in getting some kind of closure, or if you are interested in reconnecting with this person, there needs to be a conversation. I feel that the two of you need to know how much you're hurting, how much you miss each other. I don't feel that this is indicating a third party in the relationship. I feel that this is an indication of the heartbreak, and this is also saying that to fix this and to reconnect, you guys need to have one of those very deep conversations, talk about your feelings, probably tears would be involved. I just feel like people would be pouring their hearts out to each other here. Clarify the Three of Swords, please. D&M, deep and meaningful conversation. Which I don't know, Libra, but I feel like between you and this person, one of those conversations, it's like, it can get messy. Like, the two of you can just really get so deep, all the way caught up in those feelings of sadness and grief and loss. And it, for the two of you to have this kind of conversation, that's a lot. I kind of feel like you might be avoiding it because there is despair involved in this kind of conversation. Like, I can feel it. It's a lot, Libra. Are we not going to clarify? Okay, we are. All right, the Nine of Wands, because people are hurting. You got Three of Swords with Justice sitting on top. That's double Libra energy. We've also got Sagittarius in the Nine of Wands. And then we also have the Page of Wands here too. So, Libra, as I was saying, the advice here, if you are even entertaining rekindling this connection or relationship, you need to have the very deep and meaningful conversation. Both of you need to express how much you're hurting. I do feel there is this level of, I'm not really sure if I want to get back into this, not really sure how this would go. Should we get back into it? I'm very hesitant about having the conversation. But I feel that there is a lot that needs to be communicated. And if you were to have the conversation, you would be, I guess, hopeful that it would not turn into a negative, frustrating, angry sort of conversation. Like, you want to just be able to sit down as adults and talk about your feelings, and explain to your person that you felt like the connection was out of balance, and that these are your boundaries, and this is what you would expect if the two of you were to do this again. And then they would put their thoughts forward, and then I still feel like the two of you would be sitting in some kind of indecision. But at least you get to communicate exactly how you're feeling, right? And you get to talk about where things wrong, and should you need it, you get that closure. Okay, so what is the outcome? I've got the Knight of Wands here. Clarify the Knight of Wands, please. So this Knight of Wands, Leo, Scorpio energy is indicating that yes, somebody does want to communicate. And I feel like it's both of you. You do want to talk again. But I feel like there's a fear involved here. And it is because, like, your person thinks that you don't want to hear from them. You're thinking that they don't want to hear from you. And I feel as though there is a fear about having to express all of that emotion. Like, you know how deep that's going to be. And I feel for a lot of you, you really don't want your person to start crying, because that's going to maybe make you cry, or it's going to have you feeling super uncomfortable. Clarify the Knight of Wands, please. So yeah, there is a lot of fear involved here. You're not sure that this person will be able to, like, if you set your boundaries or your rules or your expectations, you're not sure that this person is going to be able to, like, act on that or follow through with that or stick to those boundaries. Like, you might be thinking that they won't be on board with that, so, like, you don't want to have to bring that up. But definitely the discussion is necessary. I kind of feel here in this outcome that the two of you will probably come together and have the discussion. The discussion about what you want, what your expectations are, what would need to be done to make that happen, right? With this Six of Wands, I do feel as though you miss them and you would like them to come back and be a part of your life. Leo energy again. Libra, there you are. Also Scorpio energy. And Libra, there you are. Also Virgo energy. You are showing up all over your reading. Can't really get better than that. So yeah, you would like to be able to make this work, but you understand that you also need to protect yourself, right? You also realize that the relationship is going to have to be balanced. The King of Cups is always on the search for balance and emotional stability, or else you're just not yourself. Like, it puts you out of whack when you don't have that balance in your emotions. So you do know, and you do realize, and so does your person, that, you know, the two of you were very happy when you were together, but still that not sure if you would be able to make it work trying this another time around. But 100%, I do feel like you and this person will probably come together, have the discussion, and put forward your expectations and your needs and your wants and your boundaries. It's going to be a seriously uncomfortable conversation. But I feel as though you'll be telling this person what you want. And I do feel that they'll have the opportunity to tell you what they want, talking about exactly what happened here, because I still feel like you're not entirely sure of what the issue was and why the two of you parted ways, why there's this separation. Like, yes, there's a number of different factors involved, but you don't know the exact thing that caused the separation. Like, was there an actual argument? I don't feel like there was. I don't feel like there was a fight. I don't feel like there was one major conflict that led to the separation. So yeah, you just want to come together and talk about things. I feel like you will do that. There are no real time frames here. I feel like yeah, there are no real time frames here. I feel like things just happen when they happen. But there is this an opportunity for the two of you to be able to sort it out, but you both just need to come to an agreement and be on the same page. If you can do that, you can make it work. I feel as though there is this level of, yeah, I don't know if that's going to work out, and that it's going to still, at the end of the conversation, it may still leave you with some indecision or uncertainty or confusion. As I said right at the start of the reading, this whole thing is full of confusion. So yeah, even at the end, after the conversation, it may still leave you with some confusion. And I'm not sure that the two of you will actually come back together. I mean, for some of you will. For some of you won't. I feel like it's a 50-50 outcome here. 50% yes, we're getting back together. 50% no, that's not going to work for me. Right? But if nothing else, yes, you will talk to this person again. The two of you will have a discussion and try to sort out any of the differences, or try to smooth out any of the bumps. It really feels like closure is needed for you to be able to completely move on, if that's what you want to do. But there again, closure on the whole situation is needed if you're going to still move on with this person. Like, you need to sort it out. Any messages for Libra, please? Or what would Libra's person say to them? Just see what little love messages can come out for you here, Libra. Oh, okay. Healing is needed. The truth will be revealed. Someone is doubtful. I just had like a whole bunch fly out here. A stable future is possible. Sleepless nights. Another person is involved. Now, Libra, I did say earlier, I don't feel like it's a situation where you or your person was involved with or dealing with somebody else during the relationship. I don't feel that at all. Where it's another person is involved, I feel like this comes back to what I was saying about your person may have been prioritizing somebody else. So it could be work, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, but I don't feel like it's somebody else romantically, okay? But there is some kind of influence here, or something else, or somebody else that your person was focusing on, which took away from them being able to make you a priority. So something to think about there, that could be the whole reason of the separation. Anyway, I'm going to get you, when I'm not dropping all of my cards, I'm going to get you a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle before I finish up the reading, and I will read the relationship message for you from the book, so I do not stuff up the message, because it's quite a specific relationship message. So what is the message for Libra, please? What is the message for Libra, please? Libra, maybe there is no message. No, there is. Okay, we've got Treasure Island, number 9. Number 9, Treasure Island. So, nines do indicate a period of transition. Also, frustration. You may find that you're feeling a bit frustrated, which we already went over. And also that this is a time to just sort of sit still before making any big decisions. Like, this time apart is probably really doing you some good. Anyway, let me read the relationship message. Your relationship is a treasure, providing even more than you need. But you may not see that right now. No matter how long you've been together, you and your partner are always discovering hidden gems about yourselves and each other. Now is a time for discovery. It's as if everything is in sync and everything is new again. Romance blooms and love is in the air. You can be assured that this partnership will bring you great gifts and valuable lessons. Keep your heart open. The message of this card is to celebrate love and what it teaches you. I feel like that's a really important message. So, like, you know, it's talking about romance and love blossoming, but it's also talking about what have you learnt from this relationship? What have you taught each other? And I feel like that is the biggest thing here. What have you taught each other? So, yeah, okay, if the two of you come back together, love's going to blossom. It's a brand new beginning, and it's all beautiful and love, hearts and roses, right? And everybody's happy. But if you don't come back together, what did you learn from this? What can you take from this? That's an important message. And I feel like you should have the answer to that before you even have the discussion with your person. What have you learned from this? What have they taught you? What do you think you might have taught them? What was the whole reason for the two of you crossing paths and coming together like this? Really, really important, important information to think about. And I think you'll be quite surprised by the answers, Libra. But I feel it's very important that you know that you know the answers to those questions and that you can ask your person. But I mean, clearly, with the discussion, if the two of you do get back together, it's going to be amazing the next time around because you bring a lot to each other's lives. So that's a beautiful reading, Libra. I'm sorry that you're currently in this situation, but I do feel like there is a change coming. So thank you so much for watching your reading. I really do appreciate everybody who takes the time. If you did find the reading helpful, please do give me a like down below. I appreciate everybody that has liked my previous readings or subscribed to my channel. But yeah, I really do like knowing that the messages are getting to the right people. So Libra, I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you again for watching, and I will definitely be back to chat with you again soon. Bye for now.